Welcome to the Moto Lounge, where we talk everything Moto. This episode 26,
I'm Jason.
and I'm Justin.
Now, leading into the second half of Supercross, what are your expectations?
Are we gonna talk
That
about?
means you.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. Usually it's the opposite, so I'm kind of like,
I know. Yeah, I got to throw you off on that one, huh?
yeah. So 250
So, I
West.
mean, you're the 250 guy. Go ahead, let it rip because you've been spot on all their stuff. So, what's your expectations?
Well, starting off with 250 West. Obviously, Deegan's just he's gonna slam dunk it. You know what I mean? Wrong sport, but all good. You get it. Um, so from what we know as well, Anderson is gonna be probably out for most of the Supercross, if not all of the rest of the Supercross, the rest of the year, right?
Yeah, he
Or
needs to get his family situated and figure all out his personal stuff. Want him to come back, want him
yeah.
to, mentally, there for everything. But family comes first. So I think he needs to focus,
Hun-
focus on that right now.
100%. Um, like I said, we just knocked 250 West out. Deegan slam dunking that. So
Yeah,
talk
hand it back.
Anderson. Also, do you think Barsha will be coming back at all? I have a
Yeah,
feeling he might.
I think he's gonna come back. I mean, that would I definitely want to see, him come back, and I hope that didn't throw him off. Like that was a really hard hit. I know how hard hits feel, and it mentally it's hard to come back fully. So I'm still working it on myself, but for him, I want to see him back out there. I think he's a good guy for the sport, and then we need him still around. So I really want him to come back.
Yeah, I have a feeling we might see him next weekend.
I hope so. That'd be
Maybe.
awesome.
I mean,
Bam, bam.
I do know he's been training again, and I think he's been back on the bike, but that's just another injury update I kind of want to run by. Um, I hope he's back. Hope he's good. Also, uh, what do you think about the East Championship race? I mean, they've only had 3 rounds so far, and what do you think the rest of the season provides for East Coast? Because that's in the air.
Well, it's going to be in the air, and especially when you throw in these showdowns back to back, like how they're like right there.
Yeah,
That mixes up their points tremendously. So for them guys, they need to be on it. They need to get up front and on the box, not let the West Coast guys get those points that they need, which will then make it a lot closer for this championship. And I think it's hard to say because they just got into it, right? So it's like not one is pulling away with it. So you can't really say, "Hey, yeah, this is who it's going to be." Blah blah blah. No, no, no. It's all in the mix. Um, Joe is very consistent. Joe looks good, and I think if he continues to do what Joe does, he might run away with it eventually. But Hammaker is spot on. He has been there consistent. Um, Davies is coming back now. Like that's if he can get it dialed in, he might run away with it. So it technically is all up in the air, and I mean it's good racing. And then these showdowns, oh man,
you still can't leave
I'm
out
excited.
Pierce.
Pierce Brown,
Yeah, you can't leave him out.
no, because he could dial his stuff back in. And he can get up there too. I
Mm.
don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I can't say who's gonna take it, but I just know it's gonna be interesting watching the East Coast guys versus the West Coast guys.
Yeah. Well,
As far as championship wise, is who's gonna end up with it? Like you got the heavy hitters on the West Coast, and they're all gonna come over here and play with the East Coast guys, and it's like, come on, dude, like that East Coast guys got to step up.
Well, depending on Shimoto's injury level or percent of getting better, I think going into this weekend, and we're not talking about that, but like, I think he's gonna be way better, just feeling better at least. So hopefully with this week off after 3 rounds, he goes into the second half of the season and I think he'll be actually really good. I think he has the potential to beat Davies throughout the rest of this year. He has it. Well, we know his potential level. We know what he's capable of doing, and I do think he can beat Davies, but I don't think anyone else can. I think he has to be the one to do it. But
Right.
coming off of that injury,
He's got to be 100%.
yes, he has to be 100%. And the first 3 rounds, obviously, he looked consistent. I mean, he looked good, but we all
It's
know that
is
he's
it
not 100%.
right? It wasn't like what Joe's capable of. He had it dialed back. He's still good, still fast, still consistent, but he's not pushing like he would be. So
Yeah,
I think yeah, give him this little time off, get him back on, like make him get back in his momentum and training, and hopefully he comes back swinging. Like I agree with you. Like if Joe's 100%, yeah, he'll take it.
yeah. I mean, that's just what I think. So
Yeah.
it's a hit or miss, obviously, because the way that I think about it is like, okay, he raced the first 3 rounds, and we seen how he rode, right? Okay, well, he got the taste, then he got the break, and then now he comes back. That's what I just have that thing where it's like, okay, bam. But
Yeah, yeah.
obviously, I could be wrong.
You go out there, you feel the way that you feel, then mentally you can be like, I could work on this, I could work on that, I could do this.
Exactly.
When you take that break off, you actually work on those things and then build yourself back up. The confidence comes back and you're out there on the line. It's like I think I think he's got it. I think he'll be all right.
And I'm not sold yet on the fact that Davies has his start style. I'm not sold on it yet, and that's because round one and
One
two he struggled.
right,
Then in the Triple Crown, yes, all 3 races he did get that whole shot, or not the whole shot, but he got a good start at least.
right.
Okay, but that's one race. I mean, there's 3 races, but I mean, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna say he has it all put together after one race. Show us again,
Exactly.
be consistent. Show us that you got it dialed in the second race, and you come away with that, then yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Then I
So
can say, all right, yeah, you got your stuff dialed in.
so that's what I'm saying. I'm not sold on it yet, but obviously he could have worked on it more too. So we don't know. We're going into this the rest of the year not sure yet. Unlike, because like I said, we got to see the West, we seen all that. Now it's time to see the East and see what they're capable of and who's gonna step up and take it. Yes, at the beginning of
Right.
the year, I was like, I think Cole got this, but we know he has the speed, but it's just the starts.
Starts.
But like I said, the
Yep.
Triple Crown, I mean, he pulled it like he pulled a good start every time. Now,
Yeah, he's got the speed.
if he can replicate that every week, oh yeah, 100%. But
Right.
like I said, I'm not gonna cave in yet because every time I cave into a rider doing good, they show me
They
why I shouldn't have. So on that
no,
note,
it's good.
uh,
Like no, it's the right idea. But yes, one more time, and you lean more towards that.
yeah,
But
and we know what he's
Joe
capable of though. So
and Amaker's capable too. I mean,
see, that's what I
no,
worry
Nico.
about him though. Is he's consistent, yes. Winner consistent, no. So that's where it gets. I don't know. I don't know. And the thing is in the 250 East right now, we've had 3 races and 3 different winners. So it's Joe's turn.
It's Joe's turn.
It's Joe's turn. So, um, I want to talk. We're gonna just shoot for the stars real quick. I've said that in previous podcasts, but just from the 3 that we've seen, who do you think's gonna walk away with the East Championship? If you could predict it right now.
Joe.
I I hate you. How you gonna steal it? I okay. At the beginning of the year, I
'Cause
said
you have good points. I mean, and then you look at the stats, right? He's the one that's most consistent right now.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I would say Joe. I agree with you on that. I would say Joe. But again, if Davies gets his starts dialed in, say he comes out this next time, he wins the overall over the shootout and everything, got up front and took off. All right,
Your
well,
opinion
then
will
maybe
change.
my opinion won't change. It
No,
might.
no, it will change. Your opinion will
Oh,
change after that to see
right.
how he
So it
performs.
correct. So it just depends.
Okay, well for me, I'm same thing. I'm going Joe, and that's just because we know what Cole is capable, and I know he can win the championship. Do I think he will? I did at the beginning of the year. I did. But we like I said, it's only 3 races, and our predictions mean nothing. But
Right.
I think I don't think he's ready. And I mean, if he goes out there and wins, yeah, he's ready, I guess. But with how Joe and Hammaker are riding right now, no, I don't see. I don't see it.
That and this little break that they do have, each and every single one of those guys are going to go back and they're going to review all the tapes. They're
Yep.
going to review everything, and they're going to say, okay, well, I could do better here. I could do better here. And each one of them is they're all going to work on their things. So now when you come back and you get this time off and you know how the other riders are already, you know what you're racing up against. I don't know.
Also, I'm scared to go and say, okay, I'm gonna take Cole, and that's just because did I don't know. You remember last year how that one time that Deegan took him out, right?
Oh, then even.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's kind of what I'm. He's young. We know he's a winner. We know he's gonna win championships. It's just in the first 2 races of the year, the way he rode was not a winner riding. That's not just because of his start. The kid's fast, okay? Yes, he has the speed, regardless.
Mm,
Okay, yes, he didn't get the good starts. Cool. But my point is like I seen it in the first 2 weeks. Every time he got on someone,
no patience.
he would have hiccups, no patience. Then they would gap him again, and then he's taking off to get that gap again because he made a mistake. And then another mistake. So yeah, he could get up. He could start dead last and go up to like fourth place and on the tail of third. But the problem is making that pass on third to go forward is where he starts to either second guess himself or whatever the case may be. Okay, but don't get me wrong. In that Triple Crown, he didn't have mistakes. He got good starts and he took off. Okay, but he's not gonna do that every race. I don't. I just don't see it. You have so many other guys that are Joe's good at starts. Hammaker's good at starts. Pierce Brown's been good at starts. He's had one bad start, and that was in the first race at the Triple Crown. Either than that, all 3 races he's had a good start.
I think they need to learn from Joe because see Joe gets out in front and you can be on his tail the whole time. He doesn't get nervous. Joe doesn't make mistakes. He focuses on what Joe needs to do.
You think that's because
And
he fought with Deegan last year?
no, Joe's got it, man. Like if you
No, but
seriously
I'm
watch
talking
him,
about the nerve thing. No, maybe
maybe
not, because he's been managing it for a few years now. I think pretty well. Maybe it's just the experience. He's been in there for a while. I mean, it just
could be.
he got used to it. So
Yeah, I mean, and that's they need to learn from him. Like learn from Joe. Like Joe's got it. He can go out there. He can not get nervous. He holds his line. If you're faster than him, all right, go. But he's not gonna bobble too much, and that's why I like watching Joe. And if
yeah,
Davies did that and learned that, then Davies would be good.
like I'm saying, I'm not caving into anything yet. I don't want to get my hopes up and be wrong about it. Obviously, I would love to see Cole win, but I would also love Joe to win. I would also love Hammaker to win. I would also love Pierce Brown to win the championship. Any of those guys. but
No,
I'm not gonna cave into just one person guaranteed unless it is Shimoda. That's the only one that I can sit there and say I'll put everything into him because he has the starts, he has the speed as well, and he has the consistency.
he just needs to be 100%, and you'll you'll see the
Yeah.
champion come out.
So, with that being said, we both agree that we're gonna go for Joe for the championship. That's our prediction, and now we can move on to the 450 class. That's your side. I talked all my 250 stuff right now. 450 is you. Go ahead, take the show.
What about Tomac? Tomac, what does Tomac need to do to win this championship?
Beat Hunter.
I know.
Not
So
sit behind him.
he needs to step it up a little bit, you know, because Hunter's looking fast, and I think Hunter's starting to dial it in where he's getting comfortable up front, and by him being comfortable up front is going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
And so the other riders, you get Roxon. Roxon looks good, but he's not like all the time up front, right? So you know he's not going to get this championship unless he steps it up. Webb wants it. He's defending his title right now, but he's got to get on that box. He needs to get Hunter off that box. He needs Tomac to help him do that, so both of them can actually succeed. But I want Tomac to get this championship. He needs it, I think.
I just got the chills when you said that.
So
I think so. Like I said, 450 is your space. Don't get me wrong. I love 450s, but seems like I've been pretty inaccurate about it. Um, not fully inaccurate. I mean, just not as accurate as what you've said. But I think okay. Well, Tomac, yeah, Tomac obviously has to win, right? They have to push Hunter off the podium. We've talked about this, but I don't see, unfortunately, real unfortunately, I don't see Roxon nor Cooper Webb being able to get him off the podium. So what's gonna have to come down to for the rest of this season is Tomac just has to win. Tomac has to win. That's it. That period. Okay, we're gonna have a couple races where Roxon's gonna shine and he might win. Okay, cool. But that's the whole thing here is the only one that's like I feel like that has the speed and has everything dialed is Tomac. Yes. So yes, I think Tomac needs to just straight up and beat him. That's it.
and
And
that's how it's going to have to happen because that's the only way that he's going to get those points back because he's got to be on the top of the box.
I know we're not really talking about this guy because I mean, whatever. But if Chase Sexton comes back and they figure it out, he can win a couple races and mess everything up too. Not mess everything up, but switch it up a little bit, you know? So you never know. And just so
Tomac's focus needs to be winning, like first place, dead set, and then he needs to get like, all right, Chase Sexton gets in there. Chase Sexton needs to be the buffer in between him and
that's what I would
Hunter.
that's my point.
Yeah,
Is Sexton's the one that can move and change everything up. Roxon's another one that can change everything up.
Webb can do it on certain tracks.
Yes. That's
So
all, yeah.
when it comes into play like that, yes, you line it up that way, Tomac on top of the box, and then you throw Sexton in there, Roxon in there, Webb in there, and then put Hunter down there. Then all right, now we got more. Then Roxon and Webb has another chance to try to get the red plate or something.
You know what we
But
need? Do you know what we need?
he
We
needs a
need,
lot of things.
listen, this is what we need. We need Hunter and Tomac to have a terrible race.
No, don't say Tomac have a
Listen, no,
terrible race.
yes. And Roxon and Webb to go first and second just to squeeze the points even so close. You know what I mean? Because no, like seriously, that's what we would need because we would need Tomac to get like a sixth and a Hunter to get like a seventh, like a 6-7. You know what I mean? Right? And then that would change the points dramatically. Like, come on, man. 25 points, you know what I mean? They're both sitting 28 points back. They get first and second. These guys drop. Now we got within like about 15 points right there, 14, you know what I mean? Maybe like 18, depends. It just depends where they finish. But that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that we wanted that type of stuff.
Right. Well,
Yeah, I
right
want.
now,
Okay,
someone
Tomac
needs
to
to
win the
stop.
championship. Okay, Tomac wins the championship. Cool. Okay, but I still want it to mix up. I want it to be close. I want it to be like a movie. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Every race going to like, come on, you know. Right now it's just okay. Tomac Hunter, Roxon,
No,
Tomac Hunter,
Rock,
Hunter Tomac,
Roxon,
Roxon.
they both need to get on that box, get Hunter off that box, and we'll have a better battle.
Also, Webb work with Justin Brayton on this week off.
Ooh, what about a whoops? What?
So I think he will. He definitely had help in the whoops. I mean, he said it in his vlog that he's working on whoops.
Good.
And the way Cooper Webb is rating this season, this is the best season I've ever seen him go through whoops.
Oh yeah.
So
He's getting everything dialed in. Like I said, he let that dog eat.
the,
Okay, he wants to win. He wants to defend that title.
let me tell you
Well, he is
something.
defending.
The way he looks right now, it looks like he can progress in the next 3 years. Like, you add up everything he did this year compared to previous years, and you keep adding to that, he'll be really good in 3 years. Even though I don't think he wants to ride that long, I think it's at his ending
He
point.
needs it. He needs it now, man.
I know, but imagine it the way he's riding now. A few years ago,
Oh yeah.
man, he would be a dog.
But the thing was, is no one came in like Jet in a long time, right? Like all of a sudden, everyone had to build up all their
Everybody has to
speed.
step up.
They have to step it up. So he stepped it up, and he looks a lot better than he has been. But again, with them stepping it up, he's stepping it up. Everybody's just escalating it up to the next level, and they're
Hey,
just so much faster.
if Webb ever to listen to this, hey man, you gotta stay racing for the next 2 years, bro. You gotta go sign a 2 year deal and 2 more years.
It looks good.
I he I'm
Stick
telling
with
you,
it, man. Whatever program he's on right now, he needs to stick with that one.
yes.
Because holy crap, man, let that dog eat. I'm
So
telling you.
um, I would ask 450 prediction for like for a championship maybe, but I mean like I think we both agree on Tomac. We would want him to win.
Yeah,
So
Hunter's making it very.
difficult.
He's gonna make it hard. He's gonna make it hard
Yeah.
to get it if they can't get him off that box, and that's it. If he doesn't get off that box, Hunter's gonna win.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, okay, so you're gonna take I'll take Hunter to win the championship.
Watch Webb come up. The dog's eating. The dog's
Hey,
eating.
hey, look. I want Webb. I said it at the beginning of the year. I want him to go back to back. That would be insane, and nobody would expect it.
Right.
I would love to see him go back to back.
He's got to start winning.
Yeah, big time.
He wants to compete.
Yeah, he has to
So,
win, and Tomac and Hunter have to not win every race
mm,
for the rest of the year, probably. I mean, we
they
got
just
what,
don't need
9 more rounds?
they just can't be on the podium. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. We get that race where they're two do bad, two do good. Points into the,
Hey, off the start, they go in, they slide
they
out.
nah, we're putting the bad juju in there. We can't do it.
Don't do that.
All right, well, I mean, today's a little bit shorter of a podcast, but there's not really much we can talk about besides next weekend there's a race. We had a week off and it's kind of rough.
But it's a good next weekend because it's the
The
coming back for.
250s.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. The 450s, we know, hey,
It's
that's always a
well,
good race.
it's always a good race. Yeah, yeah,
Right. So I'm not applying too much pressure on what's going to happen there. We know that it's going to be a good race, but it's the 250 highlight. That's what I'm highlighting right now. That's digging. You get all those West Coast guys, East Coast guys.
Yep. It's gonna be a good race. And
Come
then
on, Joe.
2 weeks after that, we get another one. So it gets interesting. Real interesting.
So
Well,
next few weeks for 250s is going to be really good.
yes. And I'm all in for it.
Oh my.
Seems like I'm more of a 250 person. Anyways, if you watch this video this far, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're stuck at 76 subscribers. It'd be nice to hit at least 80. You know what I mean?
Raise the roof, do something. Come
Yeah.
on, people.
If not, it's all good. We'll get there eventually. But in the meantime, we'll catch you guys on Wednesday. We're gonna go over this 250 East-West showdown in the 450 class. We're gonna look over the map. I mean the map. I didn't play too many games. We're gonna go over the
Yeah, you did.
track. We're gonna go with our predictions. We're gonna see what we're feeling. Deegan's
Catch up on
winning.
it. Deegan's winning. No,
Deegan's
Joe
winning.
is.
Shimoto
Joe is.
second. Ryder D third. No.
Bennett.
Daxton
Maybe.
can't keep up with those West Coast boys. I'm sorry.
It's looking
I
pretty
have
good.
I have high expectations for him on East, obviously, but
The West Coast guys are
they're
faster.
just so much faster.
What
Nah,
about McAdoo?
I'd put Hammaker third. No, wait. McAdoo third. Wrong Kawasaki rider. But anyways,
Ham.
we'll catch you on Wednesday.